Hi everybody. Well, kind of a hi everybody. It's a bit dark in here, but I've got my scarf on. We're going outside. It's quite sunny, so really, well, I don't need a scarf today. But I'm going to put Lily on too. But Jack's already taken the spot of being my scarf, so, and Jack I do this with because he's heavy, a little bit wriggly, but not quite as much as what Lily, I'm trying to stick me ciggy down there so it doesn't, well, not me ciggy, but my vape. Dude, oh dude, hang on, I just got to loosen him just fractionally. Not that he's squeezing too bad, but he is getting that. Can you see my face getting redder? Just hang on 2 seconds. I gotta go. I'll just lay you there while I get that tail off from around my neck. Just remember, guys, they don't do it to choke you. They just do it to hang on. That's all. Now I'm going to get Lily out, hopefully, and Jack doesn't escape and go too far. So let's get Lily, which will be pretty easy, I think. But the sun is shining, as you can see out that window. And I'll get Lily coming fairly quickly. Well, she's as warm as toast. Jack isn't. Jack has been down on the ground, so and he's been on his actual cool side, so not even. Where are you going, dude? Okay, as I say, this is when I need extra hands in my home, is when I've got two and a camera, of course. So I'm going to spin you around, get Jack as comfortable and supported on me. I know you probably can't see me, so that I can get Lily out. And she's easy breezy, because once she realises that she's coming out, she's all for. Now, Jack, and you might say, grab a tub, gay. Wouldn't that be easier to just grab a tub? Probably. You know what? Probably. But I've kind of always, oh, that might be a bit close. I've always done it this way with my snakes. And I guess it's just habit, and done it from when they were smaller, and I've just never changed the way I've done it, even though they've got bigger. Sorry, I'm opening doors, I'm trying to get out, I'm trying to keep camera kind of where you might be able to see. Okay, we're in the sunshine. Little bit exhausting, guys, but, well, no, I haven't had a drink. But yeah, out in the sunshine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. See how they've instantly just chilled. And that's a little bit about, woohoo, we are outside, man. And this is where we love it the most. So, let me get my Lily down first. And then I'll move on to getting my big boy. Whoop! Down. As well. I don't know why I lifted that up. See, I confuse myself all of the time with this camera, flipping that screen and unflipping it, and where am I at and what am I doing, and sorry guys. long drawn out start to just getting them outside, hey? But I really do at the moment want to make the most and the opportunity to get them out if that sun is shining here, because I know that we're going to be in for cooler weather and those days aren't going to be so readily available. So yeah, just want to get them out and let them do their thing. But yeah, I want to go into a little bit about emotional, the emotional side that I see from my snakes, and hearing the constant, they have minute brains and their intelligence level is minimal and instinctual and so on. And then you have that other piece that is, not only is there that part of it with your snakes, but they are also unable to show you any emotions at all, or relate to you within the range of what us humans have in terms of emotions. And I really dispute that, and I have to dispute it, because if I didn't, then I would be a complete and utter liar in pretty much all of my videos, you could say. And what I've consistently showed you with every one of my videos. And of course the noisy miners have come to join us, but Jack will hold his own, and Lily does too when it comes to these birds. But I will give him a little bit of a hoot and a holler myself. Can you hear them, Jack? They're very noisy today, are they not? I think the birds are making the most of sunshiny days too. And there's two big snakes today, not just one that they're kind of looking at and going, oh my goodness, there's a big snake. Oh my goodness, there's two big snakes today. But, I do want to say emotions. If you think that your snakes are incapable of showing emotions beyond instincts, why you got snakes for? Well, I know why you've got snakes for. Because you breed them, you love them. I won't say that you don't love them, but are you really allowing them to be beyond a snake that sits in an enclosure? And if you have snakes that are that, they sit in an enclosure, then what would you know about them? You know their species. You know what their care needs are, basically, the basics of their care needs, that they will survive because you've got the basics down with heat and water and food and, roof over their head, but that's surviving. That's not living at all. And as much as I would say to you that, carpet pythons are, Jack with his little periscope, and of course we know Lily goes right up there and Jack does these little ones, but sometimes he gets up high. But if you don't spend time with your snake and do with them, say for example as I do, they won't grow within intelligence, learning, or showing that they have emotions, because they're just not given the opportunity to. And I think it makes Lily's coming up on my shoulder, as Lily does. I think that makes, you know, a world of difference is the time that you will actually put in with them as to what you'll get back from them in terms of intelligence and emotions. And if your snake has bonded with you, they're going to relate to you and who you are and what you're feeling. They will connect with that, and that cannot be done unless you spend good quality time with them. And being outside, for me, is just one example of being able to do that. It's not the only way to do that at all. You can. And Lily, you're sticking close to Mum today, are you? Hey? Are you just sticking very close to Mum? For whatever reason? It's okay, doll. Where are you going to go? I've got to kind of keep my eye on the big boy over there too. I don't know if you can see him over there in the shadows, but he's there. Cruising along. Jack was only fed a couple of days ago, so he should be pretty right. Oh, Lily's very into checking everything out. You know, that isn't a dumb action. That's an intelligent action that she's actually doing there. Instinctual, yeah? Check everything out. See what's out there. Is all safe? Is it not safe? Will I go here? Will I go there? Sure. Instinctual. Oh, okay, I won't disturb Jack, because Jack's going to do his bizzo over there. But it really does come down to, if you don't do with your snake, you don't spend time with your snake, you don't get them out, you don't share what you are with your snake, then what are they going to show you? Well, you open the door when you change my water or clean up my mess or offer me a rat. The three basic instincts that a snake has, and won't, you know, go beyond that, because they've never been able to go beyond that. Curiosity is learning. You know, it's all a learning process for your snake, is to be curious, to check everything out, to explore it, and from there they learn about it. And believe me, you know, they learn and they remember at the same time. They retain what they have seen and have learnt in that process. You know, my guys know where everything is now, where to go, how to get there, how to get down. Not that they very rarely want to get down, and that's not because they don't know how, but that's because they don't want to. They want to stay out and enjoy being out. So yeah, it's you know, it bugs me, and a lot of the time I don't overly question that. You know, no, snakes can't show love. Of course they can't show love. Well, not in the true sense of how we show love, but they do it in other ways. And I think that's something that people need to remember. But if you know, of course, not spending your time with your snake, what would you know about them? All the technical, scientific name and everything about them is not a snake, and not what your snake is. So, yeah, there's a whole lot more to a snake than instincts. And I so want people to consider and think about that when they're going out to get a snake and bring it into their life, to know that don't see them as these long squiggly things that look great or are different to have in your life, because they're not different to have in your life. They take as much work as your dog and your cat, and need the time put into them that you might spend sitting there with your cat on your lap giving them a pat, your dog taking it for a walk. Well, just consider this: taking your snakes for a walk without the lead and the collar. That's all that it pretty much is. So yeah.